It's a land of huge, old-growth white pine trees.
It's a place of big windy lakes and long portages.
It's close encounters with the local wildlife.
It's Algonquin Provincial Park.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Brad.
Please join us while we journey through Ontario's oldest provincial park as we explore the backcountry.
Established in 1893, Algonquin is the province's oldest park. It's not uncommon in parts of the interior to be able to paddle for several days without ever seeing another person. With more than 2,100 backcountry campsites linked by over 800 portages, there are plenty of route choices available. But on this particular trek, the goal is to locate some of the few remaining stands of old-growth white pine trees that still exist within the heart of this legendary park. Getting to them, however, is part of the adventure.
To the north of us, it looks like it's going to rain. We're still kind of out in the middle of this lake, and hopefully it holds off for a bit.
Okay, you spoke too soon.
Oh, this sucks.
Now it's raining.
Well, this just whipped up in a couple of seconds here. You can see it coming over the ridge. Oh, this is not fun.
The journey began with heavy downpours and the never-ending struggle of paddling across large windswept lakes. At times, the constant headwinds made it feel as if there were little or no progress at all. But eventually, the open waters soon gave way to sheltered rivers and the wildlife that inhabits them. The animal you're most likely to see in Algonquin Provincial Park is the moose, often seen feeding on aquatic vegetation in rivers, ponds, and along the shores of lakes.
Well, here's the part where it gets a little bit interesting. We've come to a point in the river where it shows a 1,200-meter portage. And there's a series of rapids down here. So we're going to play the adventurous duo and try going down the rapids instead of carrying the boat around. Okay, just to the right a bit, right. Okay, there's a big rock straight ahead, so go to the left of it. That's good. Go to the left, that's good. That's good.
I see one right there to the...
Yep. Okay, now go right down the center here. That's good, right down the center.
Nothing in front of us?
That's good. Okay.
Sharp left, sharp left.
Sure. Extreme left, extreme left.
Whoa, watch the rock.
That's good, extreme left. Okay, if we keep staying to the left here, stay to the left. Watch that rock, stay to the left. Okay, now, over to the right. Right, that's good, that's good. That's good. And back to the left.
Okay, back to the left, yep. Straight through there.
Okay, stay to the left.
You see anything?
Stay to the left.
I see that rock.
Then extreme right. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I should do right here, Brad. Well, after 2 days of travel, covering almost 60 kilometers of canoeing and portaging, we finally come to the beginning of the trail that's, according to the map, supposed to take us up to the old-growth forest. Now, along this trip in the park, of course, we've seen lots and lots of trees, but the only signs of old trees have been the big stumps on the ground and the few logs that we found scattered about. So hopefully, at the end of this trail, we'll find some living examples.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Look at the size of that.
It's huge.
At last they'd found them, the giant white pine, Ontario's official tree.
Let's try tape measure and see how big it is.
All right. That's a good idea, actually. Keep it.
So that's 12 feet. So that's like 3 meters.
How mighty they looked, stretching skyward to heights of 35 meters. Put into perspective, that's about the size of a 10-story building. It was clear to Wayne now why these giants of the forest were so highly prized for their use as masts in the days when sailing ships ruled the seas.
Wow, look at that. It goes way up. I can't even see the top of it. That's how far up it goes. And you know, the thing is, it's hard to imagine that at one point, almost the entire province was covered with trees like this before logging.
Even today, logging still occurs in controlled areas within the park. But it's good to know that these large white pine reside within a wilderness zone and will remain here for future generations to admire.